lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Syracuse. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. When he close quickly, he could take it to the house.
Now run with Hampton. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers 7, Eagles nothing.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set. I didn't even hit. Switch. Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
We're on here with Will Shipley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Good, set. Trimmer. No touch.
Again, it's Shipley. Crosses midfield, still going. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles finish up their opening drive. It's a Will Shipley touchdown! Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Nice run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
180.
Hurts now from the gun. Completed to his running back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Let's get to that wide, complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Hurts yet again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Good. Set.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. And again, here's Hurts. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to SoFi right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long.
Hey, 73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He throws a bullet to this. It's grabbed inside the 30. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. It didn't look like he ever really got a chance to fully get that play started, Kate. Just not enough time for him to work before they were all over him making that stop.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Good. Set.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Good. Set.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Motion man left is Brown. Throwing here hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Hurts now on third and goal. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. Winning their full steam ahead, but winning that steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. From the pistol, Hurts. Setting up the screen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Hurts setting up to throw. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On the pistol, here's Shipley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Eagles pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to number 6, Devontae Smith. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
180, 180.
Hurts. Hauled in by Cutter, left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
380.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Dump off caught by his back. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
The Chargers, 1st down.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He'll wind up and heft it deep right. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers making a one-score game before halftime. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Hurts on 1st down. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They motion the tight end over. First down throwing for Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They've got a man in motion. Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Slot man in motion right. On first and 10, it's Hurts. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... This is brought in at the 15! And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Jake Elliott down to put up 3 for the Eagles. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Hardman with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Another one for Shipley. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All right, set now, first and 10. Running right with Shipley. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Completed left side to Smith. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, Hurts. He's got it to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Hurts yet again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he's got us down to the 30 before going out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Hurts throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shipley now up the middle. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Out
of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, let's go, let's go.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down. They'll go. Hurts. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Set, ready.
They'll run here on first down. We'll couple together a yard there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Shotgun gear to Hampton. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
On the quick slants, it's Johnson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. 380. Set.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Chargers have some new life in the fourth.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Herbert on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A play fake, now Herbert to throw. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5.
Herbert now to throw on third. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Chargers making a 4-point game here in the fourth. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
Chargers 21.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardman with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Chargers 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Herbert now, blitz coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
13 yards on the play. Chargers.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert to throw once more. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. To throw. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Chargers.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. With some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Shipley gets it. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're 1st. With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Smith brings in another one. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Straight ahead with Shipley. 1st down and more past the 40. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Chargers 28. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Tip.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34.
From the 34. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
13 yards.
The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one.
Chargers, 1st down.
Set. Ready.
1st and 10. Herbert. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Took his shot at 6 that time. So 2nd down coming up. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And here's the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball